Howdy, it's Daniel. I hope you enjoyed the new title card. Today we're going to go over some of the key components of editing photography digitally.
Okay, so we've got our picture in here. This is a picture I took a while back. So the first setting that we're going to look at is exposure or brightness. And this changes how bright or dark all the pixels on the screen are. When you move to the darkest value, it just turns black. As you can see here, you just turn down and down and down until it just becomes all the pixels are at zero essentially. And then resetting this, and then the highest value for all the pixels combined, because red, green, and blue just makes white. So that's exposure. The next feature we have is contrast, and this can increase or decrease the gap between the darkest and lightest pixels present in your picture. So I've just increased it right here. So this means that the difference between the highest value and the lowest value of brightness for all the pixels has increased. And then when you go into the negatives, you get negative color values. Next editing feature is saturation. And saturation, when you increases the richness of each color equally. So as you can see, as I increase the saturation of the picture, the blues get more blue, orange gets more orange, this sun starts clipping. Resetting this, and then vice versa, if you go in the opposite direction, you get negative saturation. It's just the colors are moving in the opposite direction. The next setting is vibrance. And increasing the vibrance makes the less saturated pixels more vivid. But it keeps all other pixels at the same saturation. So this just makes like all of the colors pop without changing the richness of every single pixel. And then moving in the opposite direction, you can go into the negatives and it becomes more and more dull. Up next we have hue. And this is similar to just rotating the color wheel. So you're moving one direction or another, and this can be more blue, can be more orange, more light blue. You get in purple area. It just depends on how far the color wheel is rotated. And then lastly, on this list we have temperature. And this changes the overall color and makes all pixels either more orange, as you can see here, or more blue. And this is just a cool to warm shift. And let's see if I can get in the sweet spot right there. So you can see it sort of has a bluish hue to the entire picture, but it maintains the difference between the values.
I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.